Today I'm going to show you how to relocate your coil and hide your horn and get rid of this ugly cowbell horn that comes on most Harleys. You know you've always wanted to get rid of that big ugly chrome cowbell on the side of your Harley. I thought I could put some lipstick on that pig, but it still bugged me. Chrome, black, it didn't matter. That thing needed to go. The winning solution was to hide the horn under the seat and relocate my coil. I found a company named DK Customs on eBay that sells a kit containing everything I needed, including a solid plug-and-play harness extension, a coil bracket, and a new slim horn. You should start by removing the seat and the fuse box cover. Next, you need to remove the rear tank mount bolt. Then loosen the front tank mount bolt, but do not remove. Then find something relatively soft, like a piece of wood shown here, and prop the tank up. Next, remove the acorn nut and washer that attaches the horn to the bike. Save this nut to use for mounting your coil later. Disconnect the horn by simply pulling the female electrical connections off the horn. You can now remove the spark plugs and any zip ties holding them into place. Remove the two bolts holding your coil onto the bike. Once you have the coil removed, carefully remove the wire harness from the coil. You can now attach the wire harness and begin routing it under the tank to the new coil position between the cylinders. At this point, you're just roughing in the wire harness. We will come back later and zip tie everything and tidy everything up once everything is attached. At this point, it's time to attach the coil to the bracket provided in the kit. The bolts provided in the kit were too small for my application, so I had to reuse the original hardware. Don't forget to use a little thread locker. As you can see, this is pretty straightforward. You can now attach the coil in the new bracket to where the horn was originally mounted. Use the original acorn nut and washer. You can now plug the harness into the coil and start tidying up the harness and the wires. Take your time, use as many zip ties as necessary to make sure that you route the harness in a clean way and it's not rubbing on anything or resting on anything hot. Oh, and if you're wondering what I did with my horn, I used the wire extension in the kit to run the wire back under the seat. It may sound a little janky, but there's plenty of room there for it. I zip tied it down, and believe it or not, you can still hear the horn. I'll show you later in the video. The last thing to do is install your new spark plug wires, tighten everything down, and you should be good to go. I'm Chainsaw from Granite City Riders. Thanks for watching. Next week I'm going to do a video on a 2-inch tank lift, so come on back. Thanks.